will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cougars offense will get first crack at it today. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawks. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Booster! Right! Go!
Looking downfield on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the first down.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Go!
Run in the red zone, it's Hall. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. The sweet feet buy a little time, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put... We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past, then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Right, let's.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Looks as if we might have a change in the weather here to start the second quarter. Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that first quarter, there was some rain, but the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route.
Go!
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Hall. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Hall. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just...
Grabs it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wazoo! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Ready, go!
Wants to throw on 1st down. right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Hits the open man, turning it on. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
That is a huge play for the offense, but you know the defense is just kicking themselves. They had them set up in 2nd and long, and that was just a short throw. All you got to do is rally to the ball carrier and bring him to the ground. They couldn't get it done. Way too many yards after the catch, and they give up a big one on defense.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that
the Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Looking for space, it's Hall. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Washington State going quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Here's the pressure. Get it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
the linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Sweep, sweep. Let's go, let's bring it. Go!
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Break. Ready, ready. Go, go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. Aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. He goes right back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Wants to adjust the pattern. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in.
Freeze, freeze. Squid, squid, squid. Ready, go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Cougars! And the stomping has commenced.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great...
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to the running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great.
Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Timeout is called by the defense. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead.
to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He's got great speed. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you...
Makes the catch, and he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hughes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Hughes. Pulled down at the 18, and the to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
And that is a big hit, and that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early.
There's some room.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake.
Snags it, and he's open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of...
Breaks into the open. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Cardinals! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. A quick pass to the left. Makes him talk to the hand. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Wide open spaces. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Isaac Brown to the left. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. First down, right back to Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense will try to get things going on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered and pick up the first. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the timing just a hair off.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Finds his tight end. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, there's an example of going to your tight end on 3rd down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big foul.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 32. The Cardinals want to move quickly. A give to Brown. inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Brown. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Got his man. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
The running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes it past the marker. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
Team, down. Ready. Ready, go.
To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
They'll give it to Brown. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the short tackle to turn it over on downs?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
From the gun, the running back has it. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Timeout, Duke. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. That should be the final play of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 20 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Hoosiers looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Tight end now in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run Ozzie Brown to the right. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got him. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
He'll field the punt. The ball pops out on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff
got a little grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
They'll move the tight end.
Go, go!
They'll run with Brown. Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Moore. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Brown again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run.
Just plowing ahead. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Louisville. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he added the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The short hands. It's Nicholas. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Gonna look downfield again. Using the quick game.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now from inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Maybe some room here. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards, another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the second half, you've built yourself a deficit. I wonder how many more runs they got in him. They got to open this passing attack up and make some big plays.
The Blue Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. It's complete to the right.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Looking left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He'll take the deep shot. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Smashes through the tackle. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. To the air, it's Mahan. Oh, they're after him. Fires quickly. And that is how we will wrap this one up.